guess I should check on Marissa again, but I'm trying to... Let's see if plot advanced man is gonna... Yep. Turns out that Mr. Otten was gonna cut Liam from his will.
Well then, that's an interesting turn of events. Do you know why?
Something about his voice sounds a little wrong. One too many run-ins with the law, it seems. The big one apparently was him getting involved in dogfighting.
That would do it.
Grimaces.
Am I to assume that Mr. Otten never actually got around to making this all-important change in his will?
Yeah, what is it about his voice that bugs me? Is it like... I want to say it's too flat, but that's... Is that a valid descriptor? Yeah, Sophia said that the lawyer was going to come by next week.
Great.
Hey, maybe we should bust him for all that dogfighting. A lot of people are mad at Otten because of his research. Detective Gursky rolls his eyes.
Don't I know it. There have been multiple public demonstrations concerning Otten Engineering's work.
Do you think it might have something to do with his death?
It's possible, but it's hardly likely. I don't see how any one of his demonstrators could have gotten in here to kill Mr. Otten. An attempt on his life by one of them is more likely to take the form of a gunman or a bomb.
What should I talk about? Never mind.
Alright then.
Let's check on Ursa again. Hey, feeling better?
Yes. I'm sorry for earlier. I just needed some time to myself to think.
Come up with anything?
I'm really not sure. I'm probably just overthinking.
About what?
Mr. Otten's death.
She touches the side of her forehead and rubs it slowly.
I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking. Sometimes I see scandal where there isn't any. I really need to do more research before I say anything.
Marissa's definitely nervous about something. She keeps repeating herself. Has she figured out something? Let's give her a little chat. I don't have any other questions right now.
I'll talk to you later then.
So yeah, I was thinking... My voice is not a good default voice for that dude. If you see that teenage anime dude, you know, my voice does not seem to match that. I don't know what kind of character it does match, actually, but not him. Except for excited. I think that my excited tone works. Like, what? But no, normally he'd be like a couple octaves above me. I am not the ultimate voice actor. I would love to be a voice actor, but I'm not. How you doing? What should I say to her? How's it going with the puzzle box? Lee May nods at the wooden box. I approach it gently and touch the doors. I hear a soft click. The doors spring open, making little sound on the smoothly carved hinges. Well, good job. My heart sinks as soon as the door opens. It's empty. Lee May nods and touches my hand. A small smile flickers across her lips.
That is only the first door.
The first door? What are you talking about? She takes my hand and places it in the box, pressing my fingertips against the underside of the top of the box. My fingers trace out the shape of a small hole carved into the wood. Next to it, a worn series of characters, probably Chinese. There's a keyhole in here! Lee May nods. What does the writing say?
The key is in the place between mind and body.
There must be some sort of secret compartment hidden in here. I guess we'll have to find the key in order to open it. Lee May nods.
I have already searched this room, but I cannot find it.
Then maybe it's somewhere else in the house? In the place between mind and body. I wonder what that means. Oh. Lee May's eyes flicker back at the tapestry on the wall. Oh, right! I'll talk to you later. So first, let's try examining this tapestry again. Lee May says they're from Chinese mythology. Okay, so... Oh, right. Body and mind are represented by those things. And where else have we seen them? We've seen them in the front lobby. So if we examine the room, center features a dragon and a tiger. Is this the space between mind and body that the puzzle box was referring to? I run my hand along the orb. Nothing. Mr. Otten was trying to keep all of this secret. So... I look up at the camera on the ceiling and move around the fountain slowly until I'm hidden from view. Sophia's going to kill me if she finds me messing with this thing. I run my hand down the orb carefully until I find a seam in the glass. I press it gently and it moves to the side, revealing a thin metal rod twisted into an intricate pattern on one end. Is this the key? I glance up just to make sure the camera isn't watching me before I take the key and slide it into my pocket. Dang. Nothing to see. You do not get to be in the loop. Psychic assistant who could probably provide any kind of benefit. Lee looks up at me with a smile as soon as I enter.
You're excited.
Of course I am. I think that's the only time we see him smiling. Look at him go. It's really cute that she actually has the same emotion you do. But is she excited because I'm excited, or is she excited because she's reading my excitement? I hold up the key I found hidden in the water fountain. Lee smiles. She's clearly as pleased as I am. Of course. I place the key in her delicate fingers and she inserts it into the keyhole. She moves it back and forth slowly, pressing her ear to the side of the box as she does. I hear a metallic click followed by the sound of something falling. Finally, she lets out a quiet sigh. She straightens up and nods confidently. You got it? She steps aside to show me the open box. A single SD card lies on the bottom of the box. Lee and I look at each other with triumphant smiles. I take the SD card from the box and tuck it into my back pocket. Your back pocket? That one's easier to pick. And sit on, by mistake. Why not just like your wallet or something? I guess your wallet also is easier to lift. Not your back pocket. I don't trust back pockets. I'll have to look at it later. Nice work. Lee May looks pleased with herself. She nods as if to agree that she did, in fact, do a good job. I guess we should... No? Nothing else to say? Talk to you later. Alright, so I should get moving. Anything to say to Aki? No any more to say right now.
That's cool.
I guess I take it to Gursky. Never mind.
Talk to you later.
Well, I have this plot critical thing. What do I do with it? Let me save. I found the key already. Where am I going? Okay, so she's not important. Uh-oh. Oh no! My stomach lurches as soon as I step into the hallway. Oh no. I spin around, looking down the stretch of doors, but I don't see anything. What is it? Who? The bathroom. It has to be in there. I rush to the bathroom door and throw it open. As soon as I enter the bathroom, my stomach does another flip. This is not the scene I was hoping for. The mirror in the bathroom has been shattered by a single blow. Lines of red trickle slowly down the glass. The body has been hastily tossed into one of the bathroom stalls. I approach and recoil at the sight. It's Marissa. Shards of glass are embedded in her forehead, and blood drips slowly down her face. The blood hasn't dried yet. That means she must have died recently. I kneel beside her and touch her hand. As soon as my fingertips touch her palm, my mind is flooded with her final thoughts. I'm struggling, but whoever is holding me is stronger than I am. I twist around and open my mouth to scream, but I feel my head being forced forward. The last thing I see is my reflection rushing towards me. In the mirror, I see the blur of my assailant reflected as well. Kevin. Sharp pain rips through my head, and then nothing. As soon as I return to reality, I stand and run to the lobby. Detective Gursky! Aki!
Whoa, Con, what's up?
I stop to catch my breath. It's Marissa. She's been killed.
What?
In the bathroom. It was... Our conversation is interrupted by a shrill beeping noise.
What is that?
Upstairs, I hear the pounding of footsteps. Liam races down the stairs, his eyes lit with excitement. Naoki follows behind him, looking confused.
Hey, can we finally go now?
What? No.
But we're coming out of lockdown. That beeping noise means that all the doors are going to be unlocked.
Oh no, it's gonna get away.
Unlocked? Oh no.
We race down the hallway to the security room. The doors hang wide open. Kevin is nowhere to be seen. But why did he kill her? Lee appears in the doorway. She looks scared.
Kevin ran out through the museum. I tried to stop him, but he had a knife. I'm sorry.
Aki shakes her head and places a hand on Lee May's shoulder.
No, it's okay. You did the right thing.
Even as she said that, her face tightens. She's clearly not happy. Unfortunately, Naoki appears behind Lee May with more bad news.
Liam's gone too. He made a bolt for the front door as soon as we turned around. Detective Gursky went after him, but...
Aki smashes her fist into the keyboard, and I'm fairly certain I hear the sound of plastic snapping.
How could we have been so stupid?
Oh no.
Naoki watches helplessly while Aki fumes.
Stupid! Stupid! Stupid!
There was nothing we could have done.
Nothing? Well, that's not true.
Aki snorts through her nose.
We had everything, Con, but we didn't piece it together fast enough. I should have known. And now look. Marissa's dead, and 2 of our suspects have run away. Surely we could have stopped at least some of this.
Aki sighs and her shoulders sink.
We're going to be in so much trouble. I don't know if
Her rage has disappeared, replaced by a sense of broken defeat.
we're done here. Let's just wait for the police. There's nothing we can do anymore.
Hey, it's not a total loss. I reach into my pocket and run my fingers slowly along the edge of the SD card.
What are you talking about?
I'm interrupted by the sound of sirens.
Looks like the police are here.
Aki gives me a knowing look.
We'll talk about this later.
I have no idea what the conditions are for any of the endings. Sometimes you just get a bad end, I guess. Cast girl, Mindy Owen. You mean his sister? It's funny, they have opening sound, but I don't get it. That was a short credits list. As soon as we arrive back at the apartment, Aki locks the front door and turns to face Lee May and me.
So, did you find anything?
Wow, you sound excited. It's almost like this part is detached from the actual ending I get. Well, yeah, but I'm not exactly sure what it is. I pull out the SD card from my back pocket.
Where did you find that?
Museum. Mr. Otten went to great lengths to keep this hidden.
Then we'd better have a look at it.
I don't know. Don't you think we should hand this over to Detective Gursky?
Why would we do that? If it's important, we'll let him know about it eventually. Besides, it's not like the police would have found that anyway, so they're not missing out on anything.
I love that reasoning. How about the police can do their own legwork? I guess so.
So what are we waiting for? Let's have a look at this.
That's a really great assembly, actually. I appreciate that a lot. She pops the SD card into their computer and we wait patiently for the data to load. I click through the files quickly and we scan the contents of each one as they load. Most of it looks like little more than complicated formulas and diagrams to me. Something about breaking down certain types of tissues, it seems. I mean, you got Naoki, so as long as he sees them.
A lot of this is pretty complicated stuff.
No kidding. It looks like Mr. Otten's been working on some sort of secret project for quite some time.
Suddenly, things start to fall into place. His office was private so that no one would see him working. When he was done, he'd hide his progress in the vault in the museum. No one would even guess anything was there. He should probably have had more than one SD card, though. Whatever this project was, it must have meant a lot to him.
Oh hey, a video file.
I love that tone. Oh hey, a video link! It's sarcasm. I double-click and the file pops open. A pixelated video fills the screen.
Wow, lousy camera quality.
Aki, you sassy bitch, this is some high-end shit we're dealing with right now. Aki frowns and resizes the video, but it doesn't do much to improve the quality. From what I can make out, the video appears to be of a young man walking down a bare, white hallway.
Where was this taken?
It looks like security camera footage. The angle's very high.
So Mr. Otten was spying on someone? That's creepy.
The video zooms in on the young man's face, and an uneasy feeling settles in my stomach. Aki stares at the screen, then back at me.
Khan, this guy in the video? That's you.
You could have concluded a little more succinctly there. Oh my goodness. Okay. So this is already too late. But if I go back... Alright, so let's go out and check on Marissa immediately. She's here. I don't have any other questions
Sure
right
thing.
now. Can I... see if I can save her? I guess I should have taken more time to do, like, an outro, but, you know. Anyway. It's too late for that. We're just gonna have to... I'll just make the ending abrupt. That's what they did. Hey! Kevin!
Come by if you want.
Oh, I can't. It's too late. I have no way to stop him. Wait, what? How? How did he... What? How did he do that? How did he flash step by me and kill Marissa? Oh! Oh, that means that all of the stuff since I have gotten the... Oh no, I've locked it. I can't rewind any further. Okay, so I have like one more room I can visit to try to save her, I guess. Maybe if I just go to Marissa again and move out? I can go to Marissa all I want, but it's not gonna be like... Okay, no. So it won't do anything if I do that, but if I go anywhere else and come back, even to Kevin, even though that makes no sense. They were talking about, like, figuring it out fast enough, but I can't... What are my notes? My goodness. Maybe if I go to Sophia? No, I'm not even
Of
allowed
course.
to talk to anyone, and now if I go out, she's dead. Man. I don't know. It might already be too late, even. I'll just go back as far as I can. Can't go any further than talk to you later. Okay. So I now have the SD card. Aki doesn't want to talk about it. Gursky doesn't want to talk about it. Kevin can't do anything. Marissa can't do anything. Who's left? I'm not allowed to go upstairs like after Naoki and Liam, although I don't know how useful they are. I don't have any items in my inventory. I think this is just like the dead end I've been dealt. I legitimately don't know how these work. Damn it. I just don't know. I guess I have to give up and like start a new game or something. Try the basement or... Yeah, no, I can't go in there unless I... The only other thing I can think of is trying to stay in here and like... No. I don't think I'm allowed to change fate. Will you change your fate? Marissa, you gotta get out of here right now.
Sure thing.
Can I, like, check anything to know stuff? I can't forewarn Reds. The hands of fate have been inexorably altered. I cannot do anything to protect anyone.
Come by if you want.
I'm sorry, Marissa. I really am.